just thought that was kind of fantastic. Who is it? Oh, Duder. Anyway, so yeah. If you've been following any of my posts on Facebook, if you're on Facebook, and if you're not, it's easy to look me up. Just look up New Aeon Awakening. I need more friends on the Facebook page. They're not actually like friends, but you know, you have to like my page. Like the news channel says, you know, don't forget to like us on Facebook. Do that. Anyway, so yeah, I've been posting a lot of stuff to Facebook on the New Aeon Awakening page, just as, you know, get energies flowing and moving and things. I've been obsessed with the Qigong lately, as any of you who have been paying attention to that probably know, in my latest video. I mean, it's kind of everything, you know. Actually, I just found and watched and liked and favorited, so you can look at my favorites on YouTube too. That's probably an underused tool for some of us. I always forget to look at people's favorites because what other people are watching is usually interesting to me. So look at my favorites. I'm going to start favoriting more things because I don't watch enough of other people's videos. Anyway, I just watched this one video that was the difference between Qigong and Neigong. Ne meaning internal, Gong meaning skill, Neigong internal skill, Qigong just meaning energy, and apparently, at least this guy said that Qigong is a newer term. They used to call it Dao Yin, I think, something like that. But that's not like the whole purpose of this video. I just wanted to mention it. Yeah. So it just helped me define some things in my head that there is a difference between Qigong and Neigong. Neigong being the sort of like more all-encompassing mother practice, and meaning internal skill specifically. Qigong, as it is used, can refer to pretty much any of the practices within Neigong, internal skill, but doing in external form, a Qigong pose or movement or whatever, usually has an element of Neigong in it, because you're not just doing a movement like an automaton. You're supposed to be, you know, settling your mind, or pretty much invoking the spirit of the monkey, you know, when you're doing this other form, like a monkey form. I'll get to that in a minute. And they talk about that a lot, you know, behave like a monkey, you know, when you're doing this monkey form. Yes, you have these prescribed motions that you're supposed to be executing, but you're also supposed to be doing something inside with the mind. You're supposed to be evoking this certain type of energy that is embodied by the monkey. So I just wanted to mention that, a little bit of a distinction there, I guess, and I'm just working through this myself, you know, and what it actually means. And then the forms that I've been using, one is the Jade Woman Qigong, which I really, really like, and it's obviously the more feminine variety. There's 7 forms in all, and they mostly focus on opening up the body and opening up the energy channels, and I just find that it's like fantastic to do in the morning. You know, it just like really, really gets things moving and flowing, and it's great. There's this other weird aspect to Qigong practice that I've always noticed, and for some reason there's this like one school of thought that says you're supposed to keep your feet really close together, and then you just have this, you know, this pole or whatever, and this energy that's just like flowing through you. And there's another school that thinks your feet should be shoulder length apart. You're really set down on the ground. Finding that it sort of lends itself to the masculine and feminine, I guess. And I don't know whether or not this is true, and I'm sure some of them mix all the time. I've seen people start out this way and then come out to the wider pose, do the Qigong practices, and then when they're closing down, when they're drawing all that Qi in and settling down, when they're finished, and they'll do a certain lock, a certain mudra, to just sit there and meditate and let the energy settle for a little while, then they move back into the feet close together. Well, the Jade Woman Qigong is the feet close together except for a couple movements, and then within the same form you come back to the feet close together. That's just a little side note. I don't know why I had to go into that at all. But it's interesting, I guess, you know, and it does make a difference the way energy flows. There's something else in the Qigong book that I've been trying to study. It's slow going, you know, because the practices are pretty involved to, like, move forward. You really have to be diligent. Something's flying around. What that was? Probably ash. There's this other one which is supposed to be opening the gua. Yeah, and this is like points or whatever, energy points, like on the sort of in the hip bone and the, you know, I don't know, pubic bone on the ends right here, you know, and you know, this big long like Tai Chi like stance, you know, and I haven't really been able to do much with that. But anyway, the other form that I've been doing is 5 animal Qigong, or Wu Qin Shi, I think. Wu, W-U, space, Q-I-N, space, X-I. Yeah, I'll put it in the title. But I've been really enjoying that as well. Now, the difference between the two, and the reason that I like it, and it's not an even number, and I wish that there were an even number of exercises, although I think I am leaving one out just to like make the transition better. I'm doing the Jade Woman Qigong, which is like, you know, opening up and flow, 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 circulation, all this good stuff, and the feminine, keeping the feet close together, which I can sort of kind of like relating that to the feminine practices. And then I'm doing the 5 animal Qigong, which is a, you know, wider stance, and I'm noticing that those types of poses or whatever, they focus much more on the external space around you, whereas the Jade Woman Qigong, it's a lot of close to the body stuff. Like there's one where you're pulling up like water chi from the earth, and you pretty much just pull it all the way along, actually touching your body, and then it just gushes out, and then you bring spirit down and wash all this bad chi out of the body, and then push it into the earth, and then you wash up again. You know, it's really, really lovely, and it's very close to the body. This other stuff that I'm noticing, these other Qigong forms are much more outwards, and they're pulling energy from out here and expanding and expanding, and then, you know, contracting and bringing it back down. I'm noticing that the first form, like in the Jade Woman Qigong or whatever, again, it's about flow and washing things away, very feminine, and then the other one is about creation. You're creating this type of energy by doing the form of the monkey, having that internal, that Qigong stuff going on, and evoking that type of energy, and then bringing it and storing it up in your body. It's not really as much focused on flow. Now, this is just kind of like a loose distinction that I'm making. I mean, there's nothing that says this is a masculine form, and certainly some of the forms in the animal Qigong are pretty feminine, you know? So it's no big deal. But it's just like what's going through my head right now. And of course, I did want to tell you some different things about the 5 animal Qigong, and then I'm going to give you some place to go, because I did a lot of research and it was difficult to find anything that really adequately described them. You can look them up on YouTube, and there are some fabulous videos that I've actually, you can look at my favorites. There are some fabulous videos that I've favorited that show them, and that's it. They just show people doing them, and it's difficult to just copy the movements if you're not really used to doing this kind of stuff already. So I'm just looking for on Wikipedia right now, because there was a good description of 5 animal exercises in present day Qigong. 5 animal play are a set of, it says animal play or animal frolics, depending on the translation, are a set of Qigong exercises developed during the glorious and peaceful Han Dynasty. 5 animals: tiger, deer, bear, monkey, and crane. Those are the ones that I've been doing. According to the TCM, whatever that means, theory of Wuxing 5 elements, each animal has 2 exercises corresponding to the 5 yin and 5 yang internal organs. Regular practice of this Qigong is said to improve functioning of the liver, gallbladder, wood, tiger, so there's 1 tiger, kidneys, bladder, water element, deer, spleen, stomach, earth element, bear, heart, small intestine, fire element, monkey. So you see all the correspondences: lung, large intestine, metal element, crane, respectively. The first is tiger. It represents the wood element, the season of spring, and therefore the liver and gallbladder. The liver's emotion... Ooh, I'm going to have to edit this. I'm seeing spelling errors. Oh God. Had a moment there. The liver's emotion is anger and has many important functions, including storing blood, ensuring... I'm not going to read it all. It's compared to an army general because it is responsible for the smooth flow of qi essential to all physiological processes of every organ in every body. Rolling through the spine stimulates both the yin and yang of Renmai and Dumai channels, activating the microcosmic orbit. This is then completed with a slow stalking forward bend and sudden shout, release of anger as the tiger catches its prey with vigor while standing on 1 leg. The second animal is deer. I'm not going to read them all. It relates to the water element, the season of winter, and therefore the kidneys and bladder. The kidneys' emotion is fear and is often referred to as the root of life as they store essence or Jing. Jing determines our basic constitution. Blah blah blah. A hand gesture replicating horns calms Shen and connects with the heart by keeping the middle fingers in touch with the palms via the pericardium and Sanjiao channels. Cool. Yeah, and so you can look that up on Wikipedia and it tells you all this stuff. And there's the crane, and then it's over. Now, well, if I can find my history. H. Yes. Alright. That was all today. This was not today. What are you now? Probably the day before. Cross. No. Bottles. It's around here somewhere. I don't remember what the site is called. I'm finding it. Maybe I'm not finding it. I thought this would be easier. Ugh. No. Okay, apparently I don't know what I'm doing. There is this website that I found because I was looking up on YouTube how to do these exercises, which I find very compelling, obviously, otherwise I wouldn't be telling you about them. And I couldn't find anything that explained exactly how to do them specifically, but then I found this site that has videos describing each one in detail very well, and even shows you some common mistakes. And all you have to do is sign up to the website, and it seems pretty legitimate. They've got some good advice on diet and all kinds of different things. It's not like spammy looking or anything. So all you have to do is sign up to that, and use your whatever email, and it's free, and then you can access these videos and learn how to do this Qigong form. So that's what I was trying to end with. I can't seem to find it. Let's see if I can... Ah! No, so close. No. Sorry, this is really ridiculous. ridiculous, I realize. TL. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I think I found it. Okay. Nope. Oh well. It's not meant to be. Maybe I'll make another video about it. This is taking too long. Anyway, so that's what I've been up to. What else did I want to do? This is too long. Sorry about that lame outro.